Hello, how's it going? It's Marshall. Thanks for checking out the live stream. How you doing? It's Sunday night. Welcome to the show. So, apologize, I hadn't been on the last 2 weeks, I think last 2 weekends, because I had a really bad ear infection. I'd been struggling with a cold. It spread to my ear, and I'm still having a problem with hearing. I still have like, I don't know, 40% hearing loss, something like that. It's kind of difficult to do some things that way. So hopefully it'll be gone here pretty soon, but I'm in good enough shape to where I'm back doing some live streams. So thanks for tuning in here. And tonight I just wanted to talk about a couple things. So first of all, a couple of pickups. Picked up a Roland MX1, and I'm retooling my live setup here. So I'll be doing some videos on that pretty soon, incorporating the MX1. That boutique 3-tier rack that I built is going to come in really handy for this, and a few other things. So also picked up a Yamaha AN1X on eBay this evening for a good price. Hopefully that comes in and is in as good a shape as it appears to be, and for the price I paid, I'm pretty excited. So tonight we're going to talk about arpeggiators. So I've been looking for a good solid arpeggiator replacement for the one that's in Ableton for a while. I did happen to stumble across this one called BlueARP, and I have it installed here, and this is kind of what it looks like. So we're going to be playing around with this. I literally downloaded this earlier this afternoon. Haven't really played with it too much, but pretty excited with the potential with this particular arpeggiator, and we'll see if we can get some cool stuff out of it. So yeah, that'll be cool. Let's see. So the way this works is it's instantiated as a VST, and the plugin kind of runs in its own channel, from what I can understand, with how it works in Ableton. There may be a few ways to set this up, but the way that I understand this is we can toss it into a channel here, and then we can throw in something like, I don't know, let's toss in Anna, because I haven't used this synth a whole lot, and let's just start kind of playing around. So the way this works is it's kind of like a MIDI pass-through. So you have to have the input monitoring enabled, and then basically we tell our channel with the plugin on it to say pull MIDI from here and like this. And then I think, if I'm not mistaken here, let me just make sure my volume's not going to kill everyone. Oh, and I don't have nothing yet. What am I doing wrong here? There we go. Oh, so we gotta have probably recording enabled. There we go. So that's it. Hey, Dascos, what's happening, brother? Yeah, thanks, man. I been struggling with an ear infection, so I apologize for not being on the last couple weeks. But yeah, I'm back. And we're going to check out this BlueARP, which I think is pretty cool. This is a free arpeggiator. I think I've got a link in the description here. If I don't, I'll have it after this live stream gets posted. It's free, so the guy that developed this, if you're satisfied with it, maybe you want to pitch him a couple dollars in his donate button on his website. Because for this being an independent type deal here, it's pretty impressive from what I understand. And basically it looks like there's a couple of different options here that you can adjust in the matrix window, which gives a lot of flexibility. And one of the things I struggled with hey, Mr. Basic, what's up, buddy? One of the things I struggled with the Ableton arpeggiator is it's real basic. So this will help a few things here, which I'm pretty excited about. Hopefully it turns out good. Oh, Mr. Basic says he just heard a demo. What did you hear a demo of the BlueARP? Did you check out it? There's some demos online, which are pretty good. I think most of the ones I've seen have been incorporating this within Fruity Loops, which I have never used Fruity Loops ever. So yeah, let's see if we can mess around here with this thing and get some cool shit. So let's see. One of the things I was kind of confused about initially is I didn't know you could actually click here and change the view in the matrix window. So I was here trying to adjust stuff with the mouse over here, and it doesn't really like to do that. You can see it like gets stuck, which is kind of weird. So yeah, so we just go back in here, and you don't actually click on this. I think you use your scroll wheel. There we go. But it's not doing nothing. It keeps getting frozen. Oh man, see that might be a bug. That's kind of weird. So it'll apparently do it as long as I don't click on anything. So maybe we need to kill this one and plop it back in here. Yeah, if you do a search on YouTube for BlueARP, there's some really cool demos with this thing. So key select, we can do kind of something like this. Do a simple up pattern. There's built-in patterns in here too, some presets that you can pick from, and maybe we'll kind of demo some of those as well, but I kind of wanted to see what I could do on my own. And the cool thing is you can run several different instances of this VST and drive, either other synth plugins or external gear. And I saw the creator who made this. He's got a few videos, and he was showing how he was able to split the keyboard into a couple zones and control a few different patterns at the same time, which was really, really powerful for live performance. I was pretty impressed with that. So yeah, let's take our octaves. Let's go down, something like this. Let's see what we get there. Oh, we gotta put this back where it was. Okay. Maybe if we go like this. I'm sure there's a nice reset button on here to just put this back to the defaults. That would be nice. Let me know if the sound is okay on that, guys, because I'm not monitoring the stream audio. So that's kind of nice. So that would be like a cool bass line. Let's go back in here. And this Anasynth I have only used a handful of times. I don't really remember how to use it. Let's just pick some presets here. let's do some playing around. So let's check out some of the presets, I guess. Let's just see what they have in here. Cool. Thanks, Mr. Basic, for letting me know that the audio's all right. Yeah. And the one thing that took me a while to find was there's a latch setting somewhere in here. Where is the latch? ARP latch. It's over here. It's on the input filter. So then now if I press and let go, it'll keep playing. That was kind of a hidden option. And then there's like, oh, let's just kind of. Yeah, and there's like there's multiple pages, which is kind of cool. You can chain these together, and you see down here this is stepping through the other pages here, which is kind of neat. So the cool thing is that it will play without the sequencer running, which is nice for trying to demo stuff and figure shit out. Yeah, let's just go through a few more here. And then over here, let's see. So the cyclic, quantize in ARP engine. All right, so let's change up our speed here. All right, so sig 16th notes. So like for this one, let's see if we speed it up. Okay, so that's cool. That seems like it's tied to the pattern as well. So switching the pattern. Oh, I'm dropping stuff. Let's see. Yeah, the Ableton Arpeggiator, I mean, it's okay. And I've used it a lot in things, but it's just extremely limited, which is fine. Back in the day, when I was a Reason 2.5 user, and that was it, there was no arpeggiator in Reason, so you had to hand sequence stuff, which was not fun. arpeggiator here and for free. I mean, pretty cool. Let's find some different sounds to play on it here. So these are on bass. Let's find some leads. Oh, what's up, Cal Food? How you doing, man? Yeah, let's see if we can... There's some adjustments you can make to the velocity and gate time here. So my only question would be, if we record the MIDI from this, like if I record, will it play it back? So let's just try that and just see what happens. Alright, let's see if that took that here. Looks like it does. That's pretty sweet. Interesting though. Once that's recorded, it doesn't play. I wonder how that's doing that, because now I have a different one selected and I can play like on top of it, which is weird. There we go, some epic trance leads there. Alright, so let's get a couple instances going then. So we've got that. Let's toss in a new MIDI track and toss another one of these in. And let's do a bass line like we did earlier. Let's see, where's my Arturia stuff? Here we go. We'll toss in a mini V. Oops. No, I didn't mean to do that, I don't think. That's fine. We can do another one. Okay. Now, how do you differentiate which one? Oh, okay, there we go. So I'm guessing this is the other one. There we go. Yeah, I don't want to have to go through the rigmarole of hooking that up just to demo this little BlueARP plugin. But yeah, the Mini V's all right though. All right, so then how did we do this before? Alright, then let's trigger this. So the SEO2, you guys missed the beginning of the stream, but I purchased a Roland MX1 and that cool little 3-tier boutique rack that I made is set up on my live table in the other room, and I've got the SEO2 and some other stuff hooked up in there, and I'll be doing some videos on that pretty soon for some live stuff, like live hardware shit, which will be fun. I'm just trying to get my head wrapped around that whole how that works, because I'm used to more, DAW recording and taking your time with all the production stuff, and setting stuff up to sequence live and all that other kind of stuff is a little different with the way my mind works usually. So as soon as I get my head wrapped around that, I should have some cool videos. So yeah, so the SEO2 is actually in the other room. Let's see if we can get something a little better. We're just going to use some presets here. Whoa, sorry about your ears there, guys. Alright, let's see what that sounds like. And it would be better if my input triggering was better. But yeah, that's a lot of fun. I think I'm gonna dig this this little BlueARP. Again, for a free little arpeggiator plugin, It's better than what's in Ableton by a long shot. It's kind of weird that you can't drop it in as like an effect like you can on the like, you know, with the Ableton one. You can just drop it in here and here it is. It'd be nice if that could happen with the BlueARP, to where you can use a single channel and not have to have, you know. But I mean, I guess the cool thing is that with the new Ableton, you can put groups and groups, which I'm excited about. So you could group all this stuff up and toss it into another group, and it won't be a big deal. So the MX1's pretty cool. It's limited on its I/O is the only thing, and I mean, if you have several Roland products, whether it's the boutiques or the Era, you can utilize the USB inputs. Although I did find out through just some experimentation the other day when I got it all hooked up that you can, you know, if you have like Ableton running and you use the MX1 as your basically your sound card, you can route however you want within Ableton, which is pretty cool. But yeah, that would be the only thing about that, is that it's kind of limited in the I/O area, which is, I wish it had, I mean, just a little bit more standard inputs, so I could plug some of this other hardware stuff in. But for right now, I'm just going to be using the DO5, the SEO2, the JX03, the TR8, and then probably some plugins. I'm limited with room in the other room, if that makes sense. But yeah, I want to try and get another hardware synth or two in there to just kind of play around with for the live stuff. I think it'd be a lot of fun. Yeah, the other thing is, like with the boutiques, they don't have a way to power this externally, and the MX1 only has a single bus powered input on it. So I've seen people using USB splitters that splits the power and the data on, and then you can plug the power into one side and the data going out to the MX1 on the other. That seems to work. Yeah, I mean, I even tried battery power, but if you have batteries in one of these and you're using the USB connection, it does not turn on. So if you're going to use battery power, you have to route using the MIDI DIN ports, which is fine, except the only MIDI like pass-through device I have is a what is it, a MIDI Man? But it's one that I used for like a ancient Pro Tools demo, so it's got a serial connector on it, which doesn't really work too well with today's stuff. Although maybe I can get an adapter for that, but that's probably not even worth doing that. But yeah, I mean, if you have a MIDI through device that you can output multiple MIDI sources through and just use the you know, the different channels, that seems to work okay. That's what I've seen people do. But yeah, so I mean, the MX1's not perfect, but I really wanted it for more the live performance aspect of it, being able to tweak things like filtering certain inputs and some of those kind of things for a live setting is like really cool. So that's kind of why I decided to pull the trigger and pick that up. And after I realized, shit, I've got 5 of these boutiques now, so I got like kind of like a little mini synth rig that I can set up pretty easily. So yeah. Yeah, so I mean, this was kind of all I had in mind here this evening. I was going to try and show you guys the live setup, but it's not ready yet. But I did find this cool little BlueARP, which I think is really cool. I'm going to play with this some more, and I'm going to try and build some tracks with it. And then this might actually work really well in the live setup even, which I'm excited about. So, oh, the other thing I did pick up is I actually got an LSDJ cartridge for some chiptune stuff. So I will be doing some chiptune stuff pretty soon for the channel, and then I'll also be using the MIDI NES. So if anyone has seen these, this I got years ago, but basically it's a Nintendo cartridge with a MIDI cable, and you stick this into your NES. You plug this into, you know, something for MIDI control, and you have direct control of the MIDI NES audio chip, which is cool. And I remember playing around with it a long time ago, and it's pretty cool, but it's not the easiest thing to control. And I remember using like the Novation auto map or whatever it was, and I mapped all the parameters to like an Ultranova at one point, which was pretty cool. But yeah, so the chiptune stuff I haven't done a lot with in a long time, but the LSDJ is something that I always kind of wanted to play with. And since I picked up a DMG-01, like the original gray brick Game Boy, like maybe a month ago, and just so happened someone locally was selling an LSDJ cartridge on OfferUp, so I was like, whoa, cool. And it was $20. That's insane. I haven't seen one of those sell for $20. So that's pretty cool. So yeah, I'll be excited to do some chiptune stuff. Which would be pretty neat. So yeah, guys, I don't know, unless there's anything else, I think I'll probably call it a night here. I'm sorry, it's going to be kind of a short stream, but I'll have some longer ones coming up as I progress with the live rig and all that other stuff as well. So stay tuned on the channel for that. Also, Yamaha AN1X is coming. Probably, I'm not sure. I just bought that tonight on eBay, actually. And hopefully it'll be here by the week's end, so maybe next Sunday in the live stream we can check that thing out, because that'll be kind of fun. Yeah. All right. I think I'll call it a night here, everyone. Thanks for checking out the live stream. I'll be back next weekend. Yeah. It's a good time. Thanks for everyone in the chat. Mr. Basic, Mr. Cowfood, Dasgos, and anyone else who stopped by who didn't comment. Did I miss anyone? That was pretty much it. But yeah, I appreciate you guys a lot for stopping by in the live stream. It's a good time. I'm trying to work these into where I can do them a little earlier in the evening, because I used to do them at like midnight Mountain Time. But yeah, just try and get them a little earlier so maybe some folks can actually watch live. So, all right, well, that's it for me, guys. Have a good night, and I'll see you guys next week. I'll probably have some videos, another video or two maybe this next week that's, just a regular video. So have a good night, guys.